That is y'all. Y'all need this. Yes. So the good thing is the bad thing is I forgot to give it to Mary Claire. There you go. And I forgot to give it to Hannah Catherine. There you go. So because no, I just need to do these. Who else did I forget to?
Hey, you know something?
Ayla.
Hey, you know something?
And I did forget to do this.
You know something?
I already got one of these this morning.
Oh, well, you can give it back.
Wait, let me see.
It's fine.
Let
Look,
me
just
see.
so you can say I got it.
Because it
Here.
may be different.
You don't need two. You don't need two. Okay. This is y'all. Anyway. So
Yeah, here you go.
if you don't want it,
I got
then
one.
that's fine.
I just gave you all. I gave you
You
one
gave
this
me
round
the
in, so now it's
wrinkly
comfortable. Now it's
And you're just all you're gonna do is wrinkle that one.
Probably.
You're
We
gonna
can
have
check that,
no
yeah,
time.
yeah.
You're gonna have two wrinkled papers.
No,
it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So y'all, oh my gosh, we're recording. That's so cool. Hey Madison. Okay, you know it'll probably be all glitchy. Okay, so we're gonna do SOHCAHTOA. This is a review. So what I'm gonna do, I told Madison to do the even numbers. So y'all gonna do the even numbers. I'm gonna do a few odd numbers for a review. We're gonna do this. Yeah, and we're gonna do this, and then we're also gonna start the next thing because this is actually last class. You know, I just didn't have life together that day. So we're just now getting to this. Let me go over number 1. We're gonna put SOHCAHTOA up here to help you remember. All right, please don't put that there.
Someone got another one to keep it off this.
Yes. So if I wanted to find all 6 trig functions, you're only doing number 2. You're finding how many? 6. What are the 6 trig functions? Oh Lord. Sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, cotangent. Good. Good. So we're gonna put sine. I did.
You were just mouthing it like you were saying.
I did so good. Sine of theta, cosine of theta, tangent of theta. I'm finding all 6 of these answers, these trig ratios. What were the next ones? Cosecant, secant, and cotangent. So y'all are going to do this for number 2. You can do number 1 if you want, but you know, I'm just grading on number 2. So that means you start at theta, okay? And that's when you do the whole opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. Oh crap. So we need a what? We have a 6 and we have an 8. We need a hypotenuse. Okay? So if I find I'm betting it's 10. But anyway, let's do a squared because I know a 3, 4, 5. If I just double 3 and 4.
Oh my god, we don't know about the 3, 4,
What are
5
you talking
triangle.
about?
Mr. James tried to gaslight us into saying we get it.
What are you talking about?
He's like,
It's a Pythagorean triple.
triangle.
It's a Pythagorean triple. Just like a 5, 13, 20.
James don't know.
Okay, anyway. If this was a 3, 4, 5, double them, and it would be a 6, 8, 10. Okay, but we're not sure. Y'all don't know 3, 4, 5 apparently. So let's just figure this out. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Do we even know what that is?
Yes.
Pythagorean theorem. If it's a right triangle, which one's the C squared? The hypotenuse, the longest one. That's the one we don't know. So how do I find it? I would do A squared, so I do 6, okay? B squared, so I'll do 8. And I don't know C. I gotta find that thing. Okay? What
I'm
is-
so confused in my life right now.
Really?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have no
A
idea.
squared plus B. Oh, C
So-
squared plus B squared.
So
is
look, when
100.
we are missing a side of a right triangle, you use the Pythagorean theorem. It is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A, B, and C are the 3 sides of your triangle. Okay? In this case, I'm just going to use this as A and B, 6 and 8, because the longest side is always C. On number 2, what are your A and B? 5 and 13. You're going to find your longest side. On number 3, what are A and B? 2 and 3. And you would find your longest side. Those are all the same. So I'm trying to find C. Does this make sense?
So would
Okay.
you still square the 100?
So wait, watch this. So we get 36 plus 64 equals C squared. What is 36 plus 64? 100 equals C squared.
So 10.
So what is just C? You would square root it, and it's 10, so I'm gonna write that right there.
Oh wait, that's not how I always done
Square root both sides. Square root c squared, and it's c. Square root 100, and it's 10. You have to solve for just the c.
Now, how do you do number 2?
Okay, wait, we're not done though. Number 2, that's how you would find your missing side.
Oh, I thought
So-
it was wait for a right triangle. Wait.
It is, they're all right triangles. This is right triangles. Right triangle tree.
Oh.
Right triangle.
So we know the hypotenuse on this next one?
No, you don't know your, oh, you do know your hypotenuse. I lied. You do know your hypotenuse. That's fine. So, anyway. Well, let me finish my problem.
Oh, wait, the other one's just 13?
No, they're not the same.
Hold on,
I'm so
hold on,
confused.
hold on. Can
I say
let-
the other side part.
Let y'all, I just need to finish my problem. Oh,
This guy have to wake up.
hold on. That scared me. Let me pause my little video. Okay, so welcome, John. Okay, anyway, y'all, does everybody know how we got 10?
No.
Sure. Yeah.
We do, for real?
No, I
Okay.
don't.
Now, you can find all 6 trig functions. So,
Is there a
what?
button on your calculator you can do this with?
No, no,
Yeah,
not
I
yet.
thought
Are you
there was.
not yet. No, I'm not on the trig ratios. This is the only way to do it. Sokotoga. I'm not lying.
So good, no good.
You
Like,
only
for
lie
Boy
about
Meets World. For Boy Meets World.
Should be on. You just put it into photo
You
map.
never seen that?
I love
Sokotoga?
Sokotoga.
What's her
I
name?
love Boy Meets World.
That girl that he dated.
So Topanga?
Topanga.
Topanga.
Topanga. Yeah. Okay, y'all, come on. The sine of theta. What is sine? Opposite over hypotenuse. What is the opposite?
8.
Over 10.
Wait, how do we know what the opposite is in the adjacent? Which
Are we
one's
doing
it?
Okay, it's basically like shining a flashlight. The opposite is where the flashlight would shine. The adjacent is the one that's next to it. And that's always the hypotenuse.
So that's
so
the-
where the
So the
sin
answer is
is.
like,
I'm confused.
The
Sig-
sin.
How do you guys start at 6?
You start at theta.
What's theta?
The little angle. The little reframe.
just go to the playground.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, what if you
I'm
were
having
to
some anxiety today. This is
Me too. This is
Still
giving me
nauseous.
gas.
Good.
Okay, y'all, let's reduce 8 over 10.
8 over. Okay.
Thank you, Caleb. Good job. How'd you do that?
I thought that said 8 over 6.
4 over. Oh, that's a 10. I thought that was a 6.
So did I. She can't
I
write.
forgot how to reduce fractions.
I don't think I've ever was taught how to do
I know how to read.
Divide both by 2.
the 6th grade
Divide
class of
by
doing it.
Okay,
No idea.
press math enter enter, dang it. Okay. Oops. Okay.
I didn't see that on the video.
I know, sorry
Show my
guys.
mom.
Cosine of theta. Well, y'all are driving me insane. What is adjacent?
6 and
6 over 10.
So,
Ryder doesn't get it.
But it's
I don't
all
get
to
it
think
either.
about it,
Huh?
Colin.
Adjacent. What's next to the theta?
Yeah, it's 6 over 10.
6 over 10. You get that. Okay.
How do you, what, 6 is just as close to 10 as 6 is to 8.
Okay, it's nothing about being close to it. Y'all, opposite is across. Adjacent is next to. Hypotenuse is always the longest side. Your hypotenuse can never be the adjacent. It's the hypotenuse.
wait, so the
Can't be both.
adjacent would be
Huh?
10 over.
We gotta reduce.
3 over 5.
They,
35.
how did you do that?
Later.
See? That worked. My little mean message to you. It worked. Okay. Now,
Wait, read say how you get 6 over 10? I just don't get it.
okay. It's what's next to theta.
I don't know.
6.
So 0 is theta.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually a theta. It actually looks like this right here. That's theta.
How do you know to do that?
Because it says for angle theta, you start at theta.
No, how do you know to do adjacent?
Oh, because it was cosine. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Remember, some old hippie called another hippie tripping.
Oh, yeah, but I forgot what they said.
So, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse.
So what's opposite over adjacent?
Tangent
Oh, is that
is
just,
opposite over
is
adjacent.
that 8 over 6?
Hey, y'all,
Is that right? Did I get it right?
what, for tangent?
8 over 6.
It is 8 over 6, which we know how to reduce. Kylie knows how to reduce, and it is
4/3.
Yeah.
4/3. Okay.
I'm talking about praying. You just told me one.
Okay, y'all, how do you find
What is
the-
CSC?
You flip 'em.
you flip them cosecant? You missed the last class.
So did
I
I.
was getting a cavity field.
I was at Monroe, that's why I'm
No
so
wonder
lost.
why y'all are lost.
We're so lost right now.
Yeah, I would be too. Okay, so that was from geometry.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
that. That's easy.
So y'all are okay with that. Now, we're in trig, so we're taking it a step further and we're learning more trig functions, okay? So we're learning cosecant, secant, and cotangent. They are the inverse of these.
So it'd be 10
Basically, or 5/4. Just go ahead and keep it. You just flip it.
Oh.
So sine and cosecant are reciprocal functions or inverses. Like you just flip them.
Cosecant.
And
what's the next one?
cosecant and cosine and secant, you flip those, and tangent, cotangent, that's obvious. I just remember like the S's and the C's.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's how I remember. So this one would be 5/4, flip it. What's this one gonna be? 5/3. And what's that one gonna be? 3/4.
3/4.
And that is finally my 6 trig functions for one problem.
So number 2,
Number 2,
you would put
You-
5 squared plus
b squared equals 13 squared. So let me get y'all started on number 2, because y'all are doing number 2. This is what's confusing.
We need more room.
It's a squared. Well, I told y'all not to do, I was just letting y'all do number 2 in that whole area. This is the formula you have to use, or y'all can use a separate sheet of paper. Now, what do you know? What is C? Do you know C this time?
13 squared.
It's what's across from the hypotenuse. I mean, what's across from the right angle? 13.
So the hypotenuse is the angle?
It's the longest
The
one.
longest side across from the right angle. Hypotenuse is always across from the right angle.
How do you know what's the longest side?
What's across from the right angle?
Just look.
If you shine a flashlight from the right angle, where does it
So like
shine?
on 3, you would know. You got
On
five.
3, you
It'd
don't
have to
know
be
your
2
hypotenuse.
squared plus 3 squared equals 6 squared.
Very good. This one, we're gonna go with 5 squared plus, I don't know, squared, b squared equals 13 squared.
Yeah.
And you have to solve. Solve for b. So y'all try and find the missing side. Cause this
How
is,
do you do that?
well, what's 5 squared? No, you better start writing this down. What's 5 squared?
Is it
I already
12
wrote that
squared?
down.
What do you have written
Is
down?
it 5 squared
5
plus
squared
5?
plus b squared equals 13 squared?
Yes. So I said, what is 5 squared?
29.
So is
Right.
it,
Oh, so you just
so is it,
do
25
that and subtract
plus
them.
b equals, huh?
is it 12 squared plus 5 squared equals 13?
Is the answer.
So the answer is,
Is.
but you would do 25 plus b squared equals,
I just did 13 squared minus 25.
that's exactly what I would do. And then square root it. It is, Hayden, it is.
Hey, y'all remember saying that before we did this problem? I said I think it's 12, and I'm right.
Yeah,
You really?
I said
I did
that.
say that.
I did too. I did say
Oh,
that.
don't cap them.
Because a 5, 12, 13 is a Pythagorean triple, just like a 3, 4, 5.
How do you find?
Yeah, that's your side. How do you find it? Okay,
Opposite
what's 5
of the
squared?
hypotenuse. So
25. And what's 13 squared?
169.
Then what do you do to solve for b?
adjacent.
Subtract 25.
Oh, that's already known.
So b squared equals 144. So how do you find b?
Opposite over adjacent.
So would the first one do 3?
Yeah, square root is.
And you get 12.
Yeah.
Would the first one sign, would it be 13 over 12?
I got 12 over 13.
So is this right? Can you check? Can I come? The
Whoa. Hold on.
I got 12 over 13.
I got 5 over.
Sign on the
I got
first
5
I
over
got
13.
5 over.
I got 5 over 13
Yeah.
as well.
So is
Start
that
at your angle.
one.
Start at your angle.
Two,
Opposite over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. And opposite over adjacent. I can't even tell you.
Oh, wait. I
I
was
can't even
thinking.
tell you yesterday.
Okay, and now just flip them.
And now you flip them.
And what are those letters? CSC, SEC?
Cosecant, secant,
Is that a
cotangent.
CSC there?
Okay.
Yes, it's a CSC.
I already started from the freaking, from the 90-degree angle.
No! You have to start at what angle?
No,
You
what's
start at that
the,
green
what's
letter.
the 90, what's that for?
That's to tell you what your hypotenuse is.
So now opposite.
So you have to start at theta. Y'all, theta is right
5
here.
over 13.
Theta was right here.
So when you're looking for sine, you start at the
You
zero.
start at the theta.
So it's zero.
Adjacent.
It's a theta.
So adjacent is 12 over.
Do we do number 3?
No, y'all don't do number 3. Y'all are doing number 2. Then we're going to number 4, and it says,
Okay.
number 4, we have to use a calculator. Okay? Number 2, there is no like shortcut calculator way. I know I normally do that to y'all, but that is not the case on this one.
What
So
does adjacent mean?
next to it, but it can't be the hypotenuse.
Okay. You're like, I gotta figure this
This man.
Yes.
That's the quadratic formula, right?
Yes.
out. So you
You didn't give us the quadratic.
Oh, you talking about negative b plus
It
or minus
doesn't
square root
help.
of 4 square root?
Kidding.
I don't remember.
This is-
Oh, 2
She didn't give us the quadratic formula on it.
No, she didn't, 'cause I read it, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Negative b plus or minus this.
You didn't give us that.
You didn't give it to us.
Cause I didn't memorize that freaking song.
Y'all, quit fussing at me and just do your math.
I'm pretty sure I just looked at my calculator. Use my calculator.
I know. I'm pretty sure y'all probably did that too.
No, we memorized the song.
No, I just put it in.
Over 2A. Over 2A.
Did you get power?
Okay, I keep trying. I was saying for like 20 minutes on the same time. So I keep plugging it into the formula, and I keep getting that, and it won't. I just picked an answer. And I'm a number 12.
Well, that should be a negative B.
This case, did there was like pause?
Okay.
Whoa, pause.
And so it'd be
Oh my god.
when I do negative 8 over 6, and then that.
And that is going to be a negative. That's a minus.
Oh, I care.
I thought so. Did it
So-
like a million times.
Yep.
But I keep getting the same answer. No, I just. So that's a negative, and that's a negative. So that would mean that that's 64 minus 60 is 4.
And then your 6 is also negative.
They say you just had to run like 24 laps.
The angle bisectors of a triangle intersect at a point called what?
Just like the kid had like something wrong with him.
Okay, hold on.
Is it incenter or circumcenter?
Like the west beneath the top.
Because this is not for me. It's for this is a test I think for one of my friends.
Yeah,
I don't even care if
I think I got an A answer. It's negative.
Nope. Huh?
Oh no, I can
What?
come back to it.
Nope, hold on. I've got it right here.
My legs.
An angle bisector a triangle intersects.
I hate this.
Okay.
No one.
The point of concurrency of the perpendicular bisectors of a triangle is called the circumcenter. What was the other word? Wait,
Angle bisectors.
what were your other answer choices? The incenter. Okay.
Incenter.
The point of concurrency of the angle bisectors of a triangle is called the incenter.
Alright.
And what was the other one though? Orthocenter?
No, the options are median, incenter, circumcenter,
Okay.
centroid.
A median is not an angle bisector. Hold on. Centroid.
Sorry, I didn't mean to drop that.
Centroid is.
I'm used to it by this point.
Of a median. No, it's got to be. I'll say it again. It's got to be the
I want to go bathroom.
incenter. The point of concurrency of the angle bisectors is called the incenter. Okay, y'all, I gotta move on, okay? Alright, y'all didn't get number 2 done?
I want to go bathroom.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it.
Yes, I'm gonna do number 4.
Wait.
Okay. And then y'all are, no, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do number 5, and y'all are gonna do 4, 6, and 8. Yeah, just wait, because you already missed class last time. Alright, this changes. I mean, Angie didn't
My
bother
whole
to
face,
come
my
yesterday.
face.
Let's see here. Why do you hang up?
Okay,
I haven't been to
now,
class 7 Wednesday.
I'm gonna do number 5, because y'all are gonna do 4, 6, and 8. I think these are a little easier. You just have to find x. So, they give us the angle. Y'all, we're gonna have to use a calculator. But I do have to know whether I'm gonna use sine, cosine, or tangent.
I'll
So,
find this.
let's start at our angle. I'm gonna start, what's my angle? Where's my angle? 60. So, I have to decide, am I gonna use sine, cosine, or tangent? Well,
That's adjacent.
sine, that is adjacent. Which one uses adjacent? Cosine.
What?
14. So, sine would be opposite over hypotenuse. Do I have anything opposite? No. Cosine, let's go to that one. It's adjacent over hypotenuse. Do I have those two things? Yes. So I use the cosine of my angle. What's my angle?
60.
Alright. Equals adjacent over hypotenuse. I remember teaching this thing. I know I taught
So what
you
we
this.
gonna do whenever we gotta put that in?
How do y'all solve for x? Remember when you switch them? Remember when the x is in the denominator, you just have to switch it? So, y'all don't remember?
You said that the
I was
other
making
day.
terrible grade geometry.
X
Yeah, me too,
equals
me too.
5 divided by the cosine of 60. So, and then I would type that in my calculator, and it's going to tell me what x is. To the nearest 10. Y'all, what's nearest 10?
The first one,
The
negative
first-
5.2.
So, it's negative 5 point, it's negative?
Is that what you told me to do?
You did 5
I got
divided by... Yours? Okay, because
10.
your mode...
I got 10.
Mode. I got your radians. We gotta be in degrees now.
I got 10.
You got 10. He got 10 as well. Because you can't have a negative side. So y'all, this was 10. So you're gonna do the same thing for 4, 6, and 8. You have to decide from your angle. Oh, 8 is different.
Would 4 be
So
10?
4 would
Yeah,
be
4 would be tangent.
It's gonna be opposite over adjacent. Very good. And solve.
So you do tan
Did you,
30
what did you,
equals
8x over 8.
equals 8 over x.
That's
So
right.
you change it.
Yeah. So
wait,
y'all
so
right. They got the tangent of 30. What's your question, Will?
would it be 8 over tangent of 30?
Tangent of 30 equals opposite.
Wait, are we doing 4 or 5?
Y'all are doing 4. I did 5. Y'all are supposed to do 4, 8. 4, 6, and 8.
Where got a decimal?
Well, I'll tell you right now.
So what, the answer 5 is just 10?
It is.
I thought we were still doing number 5, so what's going
So
on?
is it 13.9?
Maybe. Because it says round to the nearest 10. What did y'all get? Y'all number 5, y'all just got 10? It was no decimal. Okay, yeah. So this one, it says round to the nearest 10.
What's the 10th again? The first place?
The first decimal place.
So
If the number
13.9.
if the number behind it,
It's 5 or above.
then you have to go up.
Which ones do we do? 4,
4,
5?
6, and 8.
Is it,
I might have
is it
to help you.
13.8?
I got 13.9.
13.9. I don't know how to write them.
Adjacent,
I don't know how to.
opposite
Do my
over
tangents,
adjacent.
numbers.
Number 6. Is number 6 tangent too?
6 is, yes. Number 8 is a little bit of a challenge. Yep, I see a tangent for number 6. Anyway, y'all finished solving number 4. I didn't finish that one.
24.8.
Huh?
Every triangle has blank midsections.
I don't really know.
3, 1, 0, 2.
Midsections.
Midsections
Every triangle?
has blank midsections.
Everybody's
I'm
got
guessing 3, but they all have 3 sides, so.
I know.
Or it'd
but-
it'd either be 3 or 1.
Let me look at midsegment. I don't remember that in my book.
Number, not
I remembered the orthocenter, in-center, circumcenter. I remembered all that. That's all in one.
Number
I've
8
seen it
has
all the
to
way
be
through
cosine.
Median. Hold on. I have a midsegment.
They got that on.
Orthocenter. Altitude. See, we're doing all that next.
Did you get cosine on number 8? Yeah.
See, this is why I waited, because this is an exam. Relations with triangles exam
Oh, yeah.
for their
Hold on.
GED.
Oh my god, you're tasting this whole time.
Okay.
Is it?
Hold on, y'all. Let me. I don't.
It has to be cosine, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I got
Alright, well, I'm gonna just
equals
guess.
5 over 8.
Yeah, I don't
'Cause
see
I
a
had 2
mid.
attempts on this test.
Okay.
So.
X equals.
Can I ask you another question?
Quickly, yes, because I've got to teach them.
So,
Oh, no,
did I set it up right?
Hey, is it cosine number?
Yeah, but I don't know how to do
Well,
it.
you wrote. I don't know why you keep writing like your 25 on the wrong side.
Where is it supposed to go?
It's x squared 10x 25.
Degree.
Oh.
You keep switching those. You did that up here, and I told you to do it. So
That's
yes,
right.
and then
So-
and then you'll work it out like you did this one.
Because I keep getting.
Or no, you'll work it out like you did this one.
Because if this one is 10x and this one's
So what are we
25.
gonna do if we all don't show up?
Is it 25x or just 25? I mean, it's just 25. So how is negative 15 in that? Like the digits of, or the factors of 15 add up to 10?
You're not looking at 15. You're doing 25. 15's over here. If you add 25 to this side, you gotta do it to this side.
So if I, wait, if I do what to this side, I have to do it to that side. If I add,
Anything, yeah. If you do whatever, so if you added 25 over here, you have to add it over here.
so I have to add 25.
Okay, so that one,
Is it just
You-
0.6?
no, okay, that one
3.
is, hold on.
Like, I set it up.
Hold on, let's see. Let me. This is in my video for Madison.
Hey, Miss Man, we're not gonna be here tomorrow. We're doing century.
No, y'all on number 8. Okay, I need y'all to try and think back to geometry. I know it's been a long time. Number 8 is different, so I'm hoping y'all are getting some of these.
I understand
Yeah.
4 and 6.
Okay, y'all do? Alright,
I ain't even
so
number
this
2.
one, it's backwards, so is it sine, cosine, or tangent, first of all? It is cosine, good. What's your angle though?
X.
That's weird, right? And it equals what? 5 over 8. Now, how do you move cosine? This is similar to matrices, it's similar
You would
to
do cosine to the other like thing of it.
cosine to the negative 1, the inverse cosine. The inverse cosine, it's on your calculator. So you can't just move cosine, you're just trying to get x. So you press cosine inverse. I'm sure it's the same as cosine.
No.
Second one. Is
Second,
that it? Or the second?
yeah, so you press second cosine, is that what you did? Yeah, and then you put 5 over 8. I don't know what it is. I gotta find,
I got 51.
oh, I gotta find my book. There it is.
51.3.
So they get, and it's, yeah, and it's 10th place,
Would
so.
that be just your angle? I mean,
That's your angle. Yeah, this one you're trying to find your angle. That's why it was weird. And I know I didn't do one like that, so that's why I did that one with you. They got, what did they get? 51.3.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. They got 51. They didn't round right. They didn't round how they told you to round. Okay, that's the first part of our worksheet. Oh my gosh, we are going to get through this worksheet today, y'all. Okay, now we've got 10, 12, and 14 to do. Okay, it says, solve triangle ABC. So it wants us to find A and B and C. Okay,
no, it's
well,
A.
it's got angle, let me do number 11. So it's got angle B and it's got little b. So y'all, I'm doing 11, not yours. You're gonna try these on your own. So what's left for me to find on mine? Oh, I guess it wants me to find everything. All the big A's, like all the capital letters and all the lowercase letters. Okay? So, it tells me that B is 20 degrees. So y'all, I'm gonna write that on mine for just a second.
Yeah.
Can anybody tell me what angle A is? Y'all should know.
Also 20 degrees.
It is 70. Thank you, Caleb. Okay, all the angles in a triangle add up to 180. 180, 100. Just to go. 180 degrees. So if I've already got a 90 and a 20, what's left over?
How do you know one of them's 90?
Look, it's got a little square there. That's a
I
90
didn't
degree
even know
angle.
that's the-
That's how you know what the hypotenuse is. What's across from the 90 degree angle? The right triangle, 90 degrees.
Oh.
But now you know. So this is 90 and this is 20. What's the other angle? 70. There we go.
So Queen, go ahead.
Alright, so there we go. We already know on my number 11, I know A is 70 degrees, and I know, I already know.
Are you sure we're supposed
Can I
to
borrow
find
this
the
book?
little?
Yeah, this makes
I don't think we're
sense.
supposed to find the small.
That is a lot.
Yes, we are.
It didn't
It
say that.
says, solve the whole triangle,
We just said that.
okay? Round measures of the sides, that's little a, little b, little c, to the nearest 10, and the angles to the nearest degree.
That's
So-
good.
Yes, we are supposed to find the sides and the angle.
This is so
Okay.
This is so hard.
Oh my gosh, y'all are doing fine. Okay, does everybody understand how we got 70 and 20?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it tells you 20.
It told us 20. It told us 90. So what's left over is
What else it
70.
told us?
Okay, is everybody okay so far? Now, B is 15. So what?
You were like, it told us 20.
Okay.
It told us
B
90.
is 15. How can you find one of the other ones? Oh, we just did.
Oh, and they all add up to something.
No, they don't all add up.
You
You
gotta
can
find.
say, let pick an angle to start at, 70 or 20.
What?
20.
The 20. Like remember, we gotta do the sine of 20 or the cosine or the
Wait, I
tangent.
thought we were trying to find C.
We are. The only way to find it is to use an angle and a side that we know. So what's the sine of 20? If I was to write the sine of 20, wait, no, don't put it in your calculator. Look, we're gonna, look, if I was doing the sine of 20, it equals opposite, which is what?
Freaking opposite over adjacent or something like that.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. You wouldn't do tangent equals
Yeah.
8 over 15 or whatever?
yeah, we're gonna do that in a minute.
Where
I'm
is
trying to
that
find C.
Oh, you're trying to find big C.
Little
Wait.
C.
No, he's talking about little
What?
Where do we get 8?
Like, maybe if there weren't so much going on, it'd be easier, but there's a lot going on here.
Can we skip this? Like, train option no good. Let's
Like,
just
I
do the
got
bottom
my
part.
angle.
The first two sections were fine. This is so slight.
Can we just do all the angles? Because I got that.
Yeah, what about the big A, the big B, and the
I got a really
big C?
good idea.
What about that?
Okay, I need y'all to quit. Okay, y'all. So I've got the sine of 20. Okay, look, let me just do right side. All right.
Oh, wait, you see 90?
Yes.
Yes.
I just wrote that down.
So we learned that if you have an angle and a side, you can use y'all sine, cosine, and tangent. The whole point of this lesson is to know sine and cosine and tangent, how to use those. Sine is opposite over what?
Jason.
No, hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse. I don't know, I'm just, yeah, I don't know. That just sounded like opposite over Jason.
Some old hippie.
Cosine is,
Adjacent over hypotenuse.
and tangent is
Opposite over
Opposite
Jason.
over.
Triple on
So-
that stuff.
We know the 15. I don't care if you want to start at the angle 70 or the angle 20. You tell me which one you want me to use.
20.
So I'm going to start at 20. Pick a trig function, sine, cosine, or tangent.
To 10.
Cosine.
Ooh,
Five.
cosine.
Cosine. Okay. So if I
Oh.
you can't use cosine because if I start at 20 and I use cosine,
I'm just gonna tangent.
You just
What
told me we
the
can
heck?
use any of them.
Okay. so we'll try it. Fine. Cosine of 20. What's adjacent? What's adjacent?
The adjacent's right next to it.
A.
A,
What's the hypotenuse?
C.
C. I have too many variables. I can't do anything with that. So
So let's do
pick
sine.
another trig function.
Tangent.
Sine.
Let's do C.
Cosine.
I'm gonna do sine.
Tangent.
I'm just gonna pick you at this point.
Cosine.
I'm gonna pick sine. What is the sine of 20? It is opposite
So 15.
15 over hypotenuse.
C.
C.
Okay, how do you solve
Switch
this? Switch it.
10 equals 15 over 20.
15 over sine.
Oh.
Divide that. Tell me what you get.
She said
What
C.
is C? What is
43.9.
43.9. Hallelujah. We've got one more left.
So
Okay.
tangent.
So it's, okay, you want to do tangent. That's fine. You could have done, now you could do cosine or you could do tangent. We're going to do tangent. So I'm going to say the tangent of 20. What is the tangent of 20?
A.
15 over 43.
Wait, so you put little
Opposite?
C as 43.
Oh, 15, yeah.
Over, what's
A.
adjacent? A.
So,
Wait, so whenever we say that, are we going from where 20 is, or are we
Thank you.
going from the...
sorry.
You started your angle. You started
Okay,
your
we're starting
20
at the
degrees.
90 degrees.
20 degrees.
So it would be 15 over
Yeah, we
tangent
don't have a
20.
freaking thermometer on this one. Or whatever.
You could start at 70. What'd you say then?
We don't... Never mind.
It is 41.2.
Yeah.
What is a thermite? Or not thermite, like the
Thermite?
the circle thing with the line through it.
A theta?
A beta
I was way out freaking out. I know we're starting from the.
Can you charge this?
Do we have to do the rest?
Wait, what's the
Yeah, y'all
answer?
are gonna do number
There ain't
10.
no way we
What's the answer?
Okay, I can
What's
try
the
to
answer?
Go to the bathroom.
41.2.
41.2. What's that the answer for?
A, little a. You found all the pieces of the triangle, all three angles, all three
I
sides.
think that was all you.
Using sine and cosine and tangent, and I'm so frustrated.
This looks like something Emily would wear on her ears.
This case said we're stupid idiots.
Here we go. Let me lock in.
Alright.
Man, I ain't ready yet. Let me lock in. Let me get my thing set
Okay. Now, y'all do number 10.
Whose is this? What is this?
I don't know, it's been sitting up there for like a month. It's been on my desk actually, and I moved it
Oh,
over.
that's really cute to my car.
Y'all are doing number 10. And y'all are timing me insane today.
Yeah.
I'm cracking
I'm
this.
gonna be able
So
to figure out number 10.
if
I
A
got
is
B for
72,
10. I got number B. It's 18 degrees.
how? How do you know?
Because I did one.
Oh, wait, because this one's
Mine
90.
is 90. Mine is 70.
Good job. Good job.
You said